And now, at a combined weight,
Absolutely not.
the Face Beat Heels High Podcast.
You're listening to a wrestling podcast made by women.
If you don't like women or wrestling, you should probably tap out now.
The views expressed on this podcast are mostly based on personal opinion, and any toxicity brought to the attention of the host will be openly mocked. Mocked via public forum. Seriously though, we will make fun of you. We like to drink, laugh, and talk wrestling. So again, if you don't like to drink, laugh, or talk wrestling, you probably don't want to be listening to this podcast.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to another episode of the Face Beat Heels High podcast.
That's us.
Hello. Hello. It is a beautiful day to be a wrestling fan today. Can I get amen?
Amens.
Amen. Today is another day that we're recording the Face Beat Heels High podcast. We are so happy to have you listening to the Face Beat Heels High podcast because honestly, we love making the Face Beat Heels High podcast and we have so much fun. And we would do it even if there was only one of you because we like sitting around and talking about wrestling.
That's true.
But There's not one of you. There's more of you. So hello, welcome.
Hi. I just love listening to your intro because I know you just wing it every week. And I'm like, what kind of stuff is she just going to say today?
Every single time.
Like, I'm just going to say words, and I'm going to say Face Beat Heels High Podcast like 4 times. And
it's got to get that subliminal messaging.
We are the Face Beat Heels High Podcast. Hello.
Well, today is another Tuesday. We have had our worlds rocked this last weekend by NXT War Games. We're going to get into SmackDown as well as Raw a little bit, but truly we would just want to kiki about War Games, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I am one of your hosts, Princess Jellybean, otherwise known as PJ or PJB. Go to our YouTube page because I have purple hair now.
That's true.
Yes, she does. Go check it out. It looks awesome.
She's coming for Candace's gig.
Heck yes. You wanted to see a poison pixie? I'll give you poison pixie.
Just as regular Sagittarius, feeling like I needed some change since I can't travel. So that's what that is.
I love that. Head over to our YouTube because I have purple hair now.
I do. Also joined today by the one and only, the baker of the podcast, the Christina, the Baker Contreras.
Hello. Did you see my eye twitch?
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Is it me?
Yeah, I was going to say. Your eye twitched.
Hello, everybody.
What have you been baking lately?
So I made a sweet potato pie for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
With, not with. Aside, I also made these bomb brownies that are super easy to make. So, like, I don't even want to tell you guys the recipe because you only need, like, 3 things. So
brownies are a side in your house?
Basically. Yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
A side of brownies.
With a side of brownies. Because then Greg also made strawberry ice cream. So we just, that was a whole, like, it was just.
You guys are sweet teeth.
A whole meal.
Yes. Sweet tooths. Sweet teeth.
We totally are. We totally are.
We're more savory in this household.
Did you put the ice cream on top of the brownie?
Absolutely.
Whoa.
We put the brownie under the pie and the ice cream over the pie. So It was just a sensorial situation because let me tell you, my pie crust is flaky as fuck.
TM. Christina the Baker Contreras.
I love how she makes everything from scratch. Meanwhile, I'm like, I'm going to the bodega and I'm going to get myself some pre-made brownies and then I'm going to get myself some Ben & Jerry's. I'm going to put the brownies in the microwave for a minute and then I'm going to put the ice cream on top, sprinkle that shit with condensed milk.
Delish. But I do take pride in that. Like, I couldn't find fucking canned yams. Like, okay, fine.
Oh, no.
Granted, Greg went on Thanksgiving. Okay. But, like... You know, so he just got me yams and I had to smash that shit. Like, you know what? It was delicious.
He just got me yams and I had to smash that shit. That's going to be your text tone for whenever you text me. I'm gonna be out in the subways and be like, and he got me games and I had to smash that shit. All right. Anyways, also joining us, our Twitch queen. Join her on Twitch every single day almost. Play games. Love a life. Our Twitch queen, Wild Spice.
Yeah, I just played Among Us with a bunch of cool people.
Oh, yeah.
She sure did.
We haven't talked about that.
We have
not.
For those who don't know, go ahead, PJ.
For those who don't know, our Twitch queen, Wild Spice, otherwise known as twitchtv.Reina, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did it. Okay, cool. She had a play along, play through, play on, play over, play under with the likes of Rhea Ripley.
No,
and
not Rhea Ripley.
I thought she was on the thing.
Ronda Rousey.
She just always wants Rhea Ripley to be there.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
She's in my heart.
That's just PJ just being just constantly thinking about Rhea Ripley. Sees 2 R's in a woman. It has to be Rhea Ripley.
Correct.
No.
Instead, it was my wife, Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey, Lita, Paige, Zelina Vega. Who else? Ronnie Radke, who's the lead singer of Falling Universe. If people don't know who that is, aka he was also lead singer of Escape the Fate, also known as Paige's boyfriend. And a couple other.
That's the one guy who was there.
That's the one guy, and we were gonna add like another dude, and Paige was like, no.
Nah.
He's like, no, I think it'll be funny as fuck if it's just like all these girls and then me. And we kept
unicorn.
And we kept killing him or voting him out the first time.
Wait, so how was it? Was it fun?
It was so much fun. It was so much fun. And I got to meet, I had never played with Rhonda before.
Rhea.
I love your wife.
I never played with Rhonda before, but guys, I gotta tell you, she's fucking hilarious. This bitch is fucking, I stan. I fucking stan. She's the fucking coolest chick I think I've ever fucking talked to virtually in my life. She's the coolest. Like, for real. Like, the hype is real. The hype is real.
Rhonda, I love you.
She's like, she has no filter too. Like, it's almost like she's like a dude sometimes. Like, I just love her. She's the best. And then I got to play with Janelle Wheeler, who was like, I think I'm on American Idol. But she's also a Twitch streamer, and she's a precious baby. So it was fun times. We played for about like 3 hours, I think.
Oh,
wow.
I was just like, yeah.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
So is that when Twitch, like the Twitch universe, the people that are watching can see what you're doing and hear like you talking to each other? Is that kind of what it is?
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
we were all streaming it. So you could have gone to like any of their channels, and you would have like heard us.
Yeah.
So yeah, because like
That's
when you
so
die,
cool.
when you die in Among Us, you're like not allowed to talk, so you just have to sit there. But I'm like talking to my chat because like, Zelina, you killed me. Like, I'm gonna just assume she listens to the podcast. Zelina, you killed me like 3 million times, and that's not cool, man. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And it's like crazy because like I had her back. I was like, I know it's not Thea because she was with me in this and this and this, and then literally the next round she killed me, and I was like, she got away with it too, all the murder. But yeah.
Bitch.
The video is still up if you guys want to watch. They don't delete for like a week or something. So if you guys want to see it, it's like right in the very, very beginning. You can even hear Ronnie still streaming because I couldn't figure out how to mute him on my stream until I did. Until I was like, I'm just gonna hang up and come back. I'm just gonna hang up the group chat and come back.
So it's up for like about a week, and you had it on Saturday. So people have at least until Saturday.
Yeah.
To check it out if they
watch
want
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
And that's all of us.
That's all of us.
Wait, no,
What
we're
are we
good.
And we also have Bernadette.
And
Hello.
that fucking intro. What is everyone drinking today? I'm drinking what's my new staple. I don't know how I feel about it, but my Biggs and Bailey.
Thanks, Bailey.
That's gonna be my winter
Biggs and
staple,
Bailey.
bro. Biggs and Bailey.
Such a winter drink.
Seriously.
Yeah,
it is.
And coquito, but like sometimes it's like coquito is too thick to have in the morning. You know, that's like a night.
I don't know what you mean. That's like protein for me. That's breakfast.
It's her protein shake.
Yeah,
Correct.
that and yams.
Coquito and then the gym.
Coquito. And then
Sleep.
yes.
And then, PJ, what are you drinking today?
So I have a tea, just a non-alcoholic regular tea, because I was feeling a little chilly.
Yeah, it's cold.
And then I made myself a cocktail in my rock glass.
Yes. What is
Can I
it?
have that cup?
It's
Oh my God.
bitters and soda, grapefruit, and
Ooh,
vodka.
That sounds delicious.
vodka. Amazing. I love it. We got to bring back like the actual the shots one of these days.
I know.
We're slacking. But you know what? It's the holidays. So,
So
It is the holidays.
speaking of
Wait.
shots.
wait.
Oh,
Thank
you. Yeah.
Oh, you. Yes, me.
I was like, this is the perfect transition.
No, I'm sorry. No.
Hold on. Hold on.
No.
Wait, pause. I'll edit this out. You're welcome, YouTube. I'll edit that part out. Bakey, what are you drinking?
I am drinking my staple, my Wake and Bakey, in a different mug today because, hold on, shout out to every Panamanian mom today because today is Panamanian's Mother's Day. So, mommy, I love you. Happy Mother's Day. You don't listen to this because you don't speak English, but I love you. You're the best.
Hola,
Cheers,
mama.
Mom.
Oh, cute.
Happy Mother's Day.
This is the mug that she always uses when she comes on visit.
Oh,
The baker's mom. Happy Mother's Day.
Mother's
Well,
Day.
speaking of cocktails and alcohol, we love to drink here at the Face Beat Heels High podcast, and we include alcohol in every single episode. Hooray!
Hooray!
We don't have a problem.
And we have a game that has yet to be named here at the Face Beat Heels High podcast, where we each have a shot that we can dedicate throughout the entire episode. We can dedicate it to whatever we want. We can dedicate it to a favorite announcer line, to a favorite moment, to a favorite outfit. So when a shot has been dedicated, you will hear this sound play in your earballs. Yes, that is the Undertaker's bell. When you hear that sound, that means a shot has been dedicated. We all drink together and hold space for that moment, and then we move on with our day.
Yes.
And we encourage you to drink along with us, or to drink water, or to clap your hands. I don't know. Do whatever you want.
We're talking to you, underage fans.
Yes. Yes.
We know that there's some of you here. You better be drinking juice.
If you're not 21, pop a little hot chocolate in the microwave.
Yeah,
Get your hot chalky, sit down, listen to the Face Beat Heels High podcast.
that's us.
I think there are some announcements that we should go through really fast.
Yes.
First announcement is Thursday at 7:30. We are doing our holiday party with those wrestling goyles. Our holiday happy hour with those wrestling goyles, those wrestling girls. Oh my God, that's so good.
Such a cool sweater.
That's so good.
Isn't it?
Yes.
It's my feed sweater. Head to the YouTube if you would like to see me promote the WWE shop once again.
Once again.
Once again.
So
Oh my God.
Thursday at 7:30, those wrestling girls, they stream it live. So make sure you're following them on all their platforms so you can make sure to tune in with us. Our holiday, our happy hours are so much fun with them. We talk wrestling, we talk life, we talk everything. We just love them so much. So join us at 7:30.
And we're going to be streaming it as well on our YouTube, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. I think we did that last time.
Yeah.
So
Then
you can
yes.
join us on our YouTube.
Yay.
Hello, YouTube. The second announcement that I have to make is the 29th. The 29th. Wait, let me double check that. Are we sure that that's what it is?
Let me check.
I don't want
God.
to say a date if that's so.
Isn't the YouTube
29th.
page a blessing, you guys?
It is a Tuesday, yes.
Aren't these YouTube
29th is a Tuesday. So
The 29th is, and
that.
the 19th or the 20th is tables, ladders, and chairs.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, so on the 22nd, we are going to be doing our tables, ladders, and chairs episode, which is going to be super fun because everyone loves tables, ladders, and chairs. Who doesn't love
Juicy.
tables, ladders, and chairs? It's the best.
Thanks.
It's the best.
And then on the 29th, I'll say this again, on the 29th, we are going to have our season 1 Face Beat Heels High finale episode.
Woo!
Y'all,
Whoop.
we've almost gotten through a whole season of the Face Beat Heels High podcast.
Just about.
So on the 29th, we will have our season finale episode. It's going to be bonkers. It's going to be crazy. We're so excited for it. We're so excited to have you listen to it and to hear your feedback. You don't even know. You don't even know. You don't even know. We've got some big things in the works. Thursday, 22nd, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs episode, 29th, season 1 finale of the Face Beat Heels High podcast. Now we can talk about wrestling.
Happy New
Let's
Year.
do it. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Fakey, tell the people what we're doing today.
All right. So we're doing basically just highlights for Raw and SmackDown because we want to get into War Games.
We sure
let's
do.
this. Let's be quick. I'm going to start with some SmackDown. What happened was Bailey, Natalia, and Bianca got into it, and Bianca was looking fly because she made all her gear so freaking fly. Those glasses, I want them. That shirt, I want it. Tony was looking mwah. She looked fantastic.
She did.
And then Bailey came along, trying to like rock the boat. Anyways, she did because
oh
Natty.
my God, rock the boat.
Rock the boat. Rock the boat.
You wrote that down? You had that written down? You were like, I can't wait.
Is my head short?
He's my head short.
My resume.
He is my head short.
He's my head short. Anyways, so then the whole, like I have to be honest, I didn't take notes, but I was just mesmerized. That was a great match, but I want to move on. It was a fantastic match. I want to move on because, oh my God, KO and Otis.
What's the only thing she wants to talk about?
Jay.
Please go to our YouTube page and see what just transpired during that soundbite because I don't think you'll be disappointed.
Listen, y'all.
Oh my God. Her love for the Samoans is like PJ's love for Chris Jericho. I've yet to see something like it. It's crazy.
It is
very,
crazy. Very pure. Even Samoa Joe. I see you, Joe. We speak every Monday. But we're on SmackDown right now. And my baby Otis got taken away from me real early on. My sweet baby. It's the first time I see that man hold a conversation. When not just talking about Mandy or his lunchbox.
Or his lunchbox.
It was perfect. I love you, Otis. I actually really do like Otis and KO together. I feel like, I'm not trying to put them together as a tag team. I don't want that, but I just like them working together. It looked really cool.
Yeah, KO is a good straight man.
He really is.
And he's so sassy too. Like I feel like Kevin Owens does not I feel like the WWE writes things for him and he just does not say them.
He doesn't read
want
to.
Yeah.
He doesn't read the script.
He just says what
He 1000% gets notes every Friday and they're like, all right, okay, you have to say it the way I want, like the way that we wrote it.
Yeah.
I don't have to say anything.
Okay, I will next
out there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, no. He's
but
like,
anyway.
I do it better.
I mean, he's got it going on, so like I don't have a problem with it. But then along came my babies, and oh my God, Jay, sweet baby, why does this keep happening to you? Because first of all, I thought Roman was gonna be a no-show, but then he comes out. Jay was scared, and then Roman comes out, and I was like, baby, why are you like this? But then he actually wrestles, and he actually tries, and I'm like, all right, I got you. And he was almost gonna win, and then Jay budget for them. I'm just so stressed because I just feel like they're gonna kill each other, and by kill each other, Roman's gonna kill Jay.
You know what it feels like?
That's my new monologue.
It feels like when you go, I'm Latin, right? So it feels like when you go to like your friend's house who's also Latin, and you just know that they're gonna that they did something like disrespected their mom in front of you or something, and you know that their mom is gonna whoop their ass as soon as you leave.
You just see the mom walking to the kitchen, and you see the grandma taking out the chancleta.
You just know they're gonna get a whooping, and it's like,
I'm gonna go.
Oh shit. Yeah, it's like hella uncomfortable. That's what it feels like whenever I watch Jay. I'm just like
at school.
I'm just like, oh, Jay's gonna get a whooping. Like that's what it feels like.
And he does with a fucking chair. Are you taking a note from Bailey's book, Roman? I love you. But what is going on? That was a vertical chair to your cousin's ribs.
It was a vertical
science.
Yes. I meant what I said. It wasn't a flat chair. It was the edge of the chair. You know what? I'm done.
That's it? That's SmackDown?
Yes.
Okay.
Need a moment. All right.
What to drink?
Let's see. Raw. We're just doing highlights, so I'm not gonna give y'all the play-by-play. We all watched Raw, okay? We all know we're getting Randy and The Fiend at TLC, so that's exciting. Oh, yeah, but also, what I was not expecting was to get Bray versus Randy that night. I was like, oh,
yes,
excellent.
Bray?
I would like to see it. Well, that was me. I was like, Okay. Bray Wyatt, your Firefly Funhouse. I'll say it every week. I don't care how many times I have to say it. It's a gift. It's a fucking gift. Every fucking time.
Wrap it and put it under the tree.
It's a fucking gift. Anyways, Asuka versus Shayna. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. I don't know what it is about. I don't know why Raw seems to have like hit the nail on the head with this specific way that they're doing it, because like Asuka's our champ, and right, like she's our women's champ, Raw women's champ, and she's like giving us like, they're finding ways to not give her like stupid stuff, but still quality matches, which I really love, because like not everything has to be about like taking the title from Asuka or whatever. They're just like working with what they have, and I love that they're like made up this fucking feud and put Asuka and Lana together, which is comedy fucking gold right now. I love it. And then you give Asuka like quality matches, like Asuka versus Shayna. Like I was like, I don't even care about the storyline. That was just amazing wrestling.
And that's also that's we haven't seen Shayna wrestle like that in a bit.
Yeah,
in a bit.
Yeah. And so
she's a little gift.
Yeah, she's also.
She needs eyebrows, but she's a little gift too.
She really was. Her smoky eye was pretty cool. She did the smoke under the lid. Yeah,
that's when you go. You have somebody else do your makeup for you.
Yeah, she definitely did.
Paying close attention.
You finally admit that you need help.
That's when you.
I was paying close attention to her makeup yesterday, and I actually realized that I feel like she actually shaved her eyebrows. Like I don't see them there.
No, they're there.
Like,
they're there.
But like it blends really well with the paint. So like the black of the eyebrow really is not show.
That's when you admit, Shayna, that you listen to the Face Beat Heels High podcast.
Yeah,
and you were taking notes.
And we want you to succeed.
We love you so much. We love you
so much. And you're a badass.
She was good. When she said that her front was gonna look like her back and her back was gonna look like her front, and Nia was like, gonna have boobs in her back. I was like,
they are having so much fun with this whole shtick. I love it so much. Asuka wins, which means that the tag team women's champs have lost 3 weeks in a row. Hot yikes! This is great. Hot yikes!
Big mad.
All right, we got to talk about it. You know I have to do it. The mixed tag team match. Ricochet teams up with our favorite weed, Dana Brooke. Reckoning versus Slapjack.
She was bruised. She had she had a black eye.
Before we get into the hot mess that is Dana Brooke, I would like to not dedicate my shout, but I just want to say rest in peace to Mia Yim and her career, because she is getting buried like I've never seen in my whole motherfucking life. You lost to Dana Brooke twice.
She is AJ Styles in the Undertaker match.
Yeah. There is no coming back from getting beat like that by Dana Brooke in less than 2 minutes. I'm so offended. I don't know. I'm so offended. I am. Like, I'm upset for her because, like, damn, you get moved up for that. Like, they're really mad at you. Just let her go back to NXT. Let her go back. If you're mad at her, you guys don't want her because you guys couldn't steal her name, send her back. Don't do that shit to her. Vince is wrong sometimes. Wrong most of the times. You wrong, bro. Vince. Stop it. Damn.
You know what? You just made the list. Oh no.
Oh, here we go. Oh no. That's my favorite part.
1000% made the list. Like, I feel so bad. Exactly. Especially because, like, first of all, I didn't even get to see Ricochet do what he does best. So that hurts me on a deep level because I was excited. Like, if you're going to make him team up with Dana fucking Brooke, then the least you can do is let me see him do some, like, gravity flippies. Yeah. Yes, something.
Yeah.
Something. And fucking Slapjack out here just trying his best, just trying to survive. And Mustafa Ali just being like, get in
what
there.
Am I doing?
And Mia's like, you got this. And then what's crazy is that, like, isn't what Retribution is doing like complete opposite of what they're preaching? Because he's out here saying, like, now he's like trying to be like, it's basically like Seth. It's basically some Messiah type shit that he's saying, like, you disappointed me. I'm disappointed in you. Like, how could you do this? Like, aren't you supposed to be?
I'm just waiting for Reckoning to, like, beat the shit out of fucking Mustafa. Just be like, I'm done with your bullshit. And just, like,
honestly, that would be the fucking move at this point.
They're like they're not heels or faces.
Yeah.
They're like angry. They're like in between, just like floating around.
But it's like your whole shtick is that you're, puppets. Yeah, it's like your whole shtick is that you're trying to, trying to survive. And Mustafa Ali just being like, you got this. And then what's crazy is that, like, isn't what Retribution is doing like completely opposite of what they're preaching? Because he's out here saying, like, now he's like trying to be like, it's basically like some Messiah type shit that he's saying, like, you disappointed me. I'm disappointed in you. Like, how could you do this? Like,
Like,
speak up for the people who aren't getting the much attention or whatever the fuck, and now you're out here like acting like a fucking like it's a cult, and I'm sick of it. Okay, I'm not celebrating Seth's departure right now with some other like bullshit. Okay, like I'm just not gonna entertain this.
Greg and I had a poll going on last night. We were like, all right, he said, so how long will it take for Mia Yim's mask to fall this time?
They
and
had that
was
shit
like
stapled in there.
And I was
stapled.
like, I don't think it's gonna fall. I think that she's just gonna keep on fidgeting with it, and it's gonna cost her the match. Boom. She wasn't fidgeting with it, but she just lost.
Yeah,
so
she just
I
lost
still
the match.
take it as my
Dear Mia Yim, if you listen to the Facebook Heels High podcast,
girl,
we see you. We
love
appreciate you. We love you.
so
We
much.
want to see you succeed. We want to see you with those WrestleMania worthy matches that we fucking know you can put on. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, because they are fucking screwing you over.
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
Moving on.
So
I do want to talk about Miss TV because I could watch.
Correct.
I would like to see. I could watch Drew McIntyre do just about anything, but him saying the word balls over and over again was a treat and a delight. He said, "No balls," and you've got no balls. You've got no balls. You basically like your mom from home. And then he called Todd Morrison Mrs. Personal Sidekick bitch, and I was like, I have never seen Drew McIntyre get so ratchet, and I loved it. I loved every second. I was like, what? He was out here.
He's getting tired. He's getting tired of the nonsense.
He's not going to stand for it. He's going to sit there in that kilt, and he's going to tell you all about yourself. And it was fucking amazing.
Wendy Williams up in.
Yeah, he Drew McIntyre is basically Wendy. He's like, and then you got your personal sidekick bitch over here. I was like, damn. He's like, you've got no balls. You've got no balls. I was just like, balls. That's all I
Your wife's got your balls in her purse.
That's right. That's right. That's what he said. He's like, because I watched Ms. and Mrs. And it looks like to me like Maurice has your balls. She keeps them in her little purse.
I'm sorry. If my wife was as hot as Maurice, she could have all my parts.
Facts.
Absolutely.
All my parts if my wife
Maurice.
was hot as Maurice.
She definitely does have the balls of the relationship, though. Like, I watch it.
Oh, hell yeah.
1,000%.
She's a, yeah.
Okay. Sheamus accidentally hits Drew. Accidentally. That was an accident.
He was blinded by a reflection of his own whiteness.
Of his own body. Uh-huh. Yeah, no, that happens.
The Thunderdome caught the reflection. He's like, the glare. Is that what I look like? Oh, God. Fireface, no wonder. I can't. Oh, man.
He's a vampire. He's never actually seen his own reflection.
Exactly. So, yeah, I mean, the matches were okay. Honestly, Asuka and Shayna took the thing for me. But like what was up with I didn't understand like the whole Drew fighting Sheamus thing in the back.
It's a kilt thing.
It's a kilt thing? Yeah.
It's a kilt thing.
Like, what? They just gotta fight it out and now they're still
Yeah.
because when he was
legit,
it's like, Kayla, Drew McIntyre's gonna come back here. I can't do an Irish accent, but he was like, Drew McIntyre's gonna come back here and he's gonna want to fight and I gotta be ready to fight. So like, you need to go, like, basically. And Drew's like, you know what's gonna happen, right? And that poor fucking what's that official's name? Paul. Something.
I don't know. Fireface 2.0.
Oh, yes. The poor man's Fireface. Yes. Moving on. Bray. Randy. Bray Wyatt. I feel like, you know what it is? I feel like even though we see him every week, we very rarely get to see him in the ring. And it's like it feels like dessert every time. Just because I'm like, if you think he's good with his like Firefly Funhouse, like, you know, Mr. Rogers shtick, you just wait until you get to see him like improv and shit in the ring.
Let me tell you something though. Bray Wyatt is not a killer in the ring.
Mm-mm.
Bray Wyatt is not Ricochet. Bray Wyatt is not Drew McIntyre. Bray Wyatt is not a top-notch, I would say, wrestler.
Right.
However, the character is so fucking locked in that he does not lose my attention whatsoever.
Yep.
Storytelling is so flawless.
And
so
he's just an entertainer. So it's
Right.
like you just want to see what he's gonna do. Like Randy,
Right.
you're great. Randy, like arguably is one of the greatest wrestlers ever. And it's like, I'm not even watching you, bro, because I want to see what the hell Bray's gonna do with his fucking crazy shit. What did he grab when he was like, he grabbed the fucking headset and was like, we're gonna be right back. I was like, I love you.
That's what I wanted Cameron Grimes to do, which we'll get into. But yes.
Yes. So good. Okay. Fiend touches Randy. That shit was scary. Perfect. I loved it. Storytelling. Amazing. Love it. All the camp. Amazingness. I had a fleeting thought of like, what if somehow Randy ends up getting, what if Randy ends up being like brainwashed too?
That's what I just said. Get swamp water.
Swamp water. Well, okay. Well, I don't speak Bakey all the time. I'll get swamp water. It could mean so many things. But yes, brainwashed. Like, that'd be cool. And then plot twist, it is actually Alexa that's brainwashing all of them. Bah, bah, bah. I don't know. I'm not a writer. Yes, I looked into what it takes to be a writer for the WWE.
What is it?
So I can send you like the job application, because I did go into WWE careers to look.
They are looking.
They are looking for writers. But you need like experience in writing in TV for like 2 years or something stupid, and it's like,
boo. TV's not where it's at.
It's not. Anyways, that's it. That's all I got for Raw.
Should we take a break and then get into NXT?
Yes.
NXT.
Yes.
Okay.
Do it.
Now more than ever, I want my dollars to go further, because despite the crazy year we've had, my Christmas list did not get any smaller. So I discovered this amazing place called Burlington. They have incredible deals on all the gifts my family and friends will love. They'll never guess how much I saved. Burlington, you saved me a fortune. And you saved my Christmas. Thank you. I'm gonna need more wrapping paper. You love the deals? You'll love Burlington.
Those of you who don't know, that is our very own Christina the Baker Contreras, booked and blessed.
Booked and blessed.
Booked and blessed. All right, y'all. Well, let's do it. Let's get into War Games.
Yes.
War Games.
Oh my God, I have the card right here.
I remember.
Like 5 matches.
Oh yeah.
So we're also going to go through, because we had prop bets on our story. So we're going to go through the answers to the prop bets as well. So the first prop bet was for the women's match, how many hair colors would be in the ring. It was either less than 3 or more than 3. So the correct answer was if you guessed more than 3. If you guessed more than 3, we had Ember with red. We had Shotzi, obviously green. We had Candace with purple. We had Tony that had like the black and the silver happening. And then we had Io with the red, but then she had a strip of like neon green and black happening as well. So
all the hair.
And whatever is happening in Dakota Kai's hair.
Right.
Well.
Yes. And if you guessed more than 3, you would be correct.
Ding, 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 ding.
Whatever's happening.
Also, we had a question that was sent in. I don't remember off the top of my head who sent this question in, but would Shotzi's tank have its own helmet? Would Shotzi's tank have its own helmet? If you guessed
It
no,
had an equivalent.
if you guessed no, that would be the correct answer.
Had a pea shooter.
It did have a pea shooter. So let's talk about that match.
Oh my God. That match. Is it just me? Like, I'm sorry. I personally think that it was the best match of the thing.
I don't know, bro. That main event was
main event was crazy.
The whole thing was fantastic.
crazy.
It was up there though.
But, like,
Thank you,
so much
NXT.
happened.
NXT is the best. If you guys, I say it all the time, and I say it on my Twitch because so many people are like, I don't watch NXT. Please.
You're doing yourself a disservice.
A disservice. We don't cover it nearly as well as it deserves.
Yes. we should just be NXT.
We should just be NXT.
NXT, Drew McIntyre, and Samoans. That's the only things that we cover.
That's it.
That's the title of the episode. Drew McIntyre, NXT, and Samoans.
I love it.
The Face Big Heels High podcast.
Face Big Heels High podcast.
Go ahead and drink this.
I was so worried. Like that match was rough. Like how many?
Yeah. I thought Dakota Kai was dead at one point. When Dakota Kai jumped off of something and like clothesline two people at the same time.
Yeah.
And fully landed on her face. I was like, oh, bitch, she just broke her nose. She definitely just broke her nose. And I was so relieved that there was not any blood, but I still was like, she is going to be sore in the morning. Shit.
Yeah. Okay. It was basically like they were on such a fucking like adrenaline high that it was like we don't even feel any pain, but I was like so worried. I was just like you. I was like, you guys are going hard.
Well, let me tell you too, I felt safe with everybody except Ember. Ember was throwing her. I texted you guys. Ember was throwing herself around so much that it was like almost like she was out of control and she was trying too hard. And I was like, that is War Games, bitch. That's how you get hurt. Like,
yeah, she landed like her lower back landed on that chair. It was awful. Like she was hurt. She felt that shit.
All right.
God. Candace. Wait, no. Candace is hurt though. Candace is hurt.
Yes.
For real.
And she's out for like 2 months, I heard.
Yeah.
But I do want to give her a shout out because when she threw the top of the trash can to Rhea Ripley and Rhea Ripley caught it and then she kicked her in the face, I was like, oh, that is some Johnny Gargano shit. That is some Stepford Wives shit, and I'm here for it.
Who got stuck inside the trash can?
Io.
It was Io, right?
She couldn't get out.
She couldn't get out.
And her face when she was on top of the cage and like put the trash can on. I was like, God. How many memes can I make of this right now? Because this is just my entire 2020.
She did you guys see what she tweeted?
No.
She retweeted that like a gif of her putting in the trash can. She wrote, "Guess I'm trash." I love our NXT.
Same girl. I love her. Oh, yeah, I just honestly about that match, I just want to say thank you to the NXT women's roster that was in that match because honestly, that was badass and like
it was.
As a female fan, it was just priceless.
We got to talk about Raquel. We got to talk about Raquel fucking Gonzalez.
This queen.
We got to talk about Raquel because first of all, Rhea, when I watched it back yesterday on stream, when Rhea and Raquel looked at each other, my whole body got chills. I was like, oh my God.
I'm ready for this. Like and Raquel's face, she was like, I'm ready for this.
And the commentary, the announcer said it best. He was like, worth the price of admission right here. This is what you want to see. Yes. This is what we're going to do. When they went into the middle of the fucking section, like where all the metal is basically, like that's going to be bad. Oh my God. Rhea versus Raquel. And when fucking Raquel threw Io and fucking that ladder smashed in half, bitch, I was screaming, couldn't believe it. And I just gotta say, Raquel, like if you guys listen back, if you've been listening to us the whole time, you guys know this is like what we've wanted from Raquel. Is like when she first popped up as like Dakota's little, henchwoman or whatever. And it was like she wasn't really good on the mic. We saw that she was going to be.
Because she does not have to be. Also,
she doesn't have to be
at this point.
But I'm just fucking glad that she finally is getting the clout she deserves, and that she fucking got the win, and that she pinned Io. Like even though I was Team Shotzi,
that's a huge push.
By the way, great, huge fucking push. It was such a win for her.
Great push.
Which, by the way, speaking of Shotzi, we haven't talked about her. Do you want to know why? Because where the fuck was she that entire fucking match? Doing
doesn't matter.
Nothing.
Doing literally nothing.
You can't get bigger hair and then show up less. That's not how that works. I'm sorry. You can't crib your shit and then think you can get away with slacking.
Oh, speak it. Yes. Because what?
The only thing she did was throw a toolbox in and then not use it. Yep. That was the only thing that she did.
And hurt Candace. And hurt Candace. And by the way, injured, literally Shotzi doing what she does best. Fucking flung herself off the top and hurt Candace.
That's exactly what my roommate was like, oh, you know what? She does this huge thing where she like takes a big bump. Like that's the only thing she has. So I bet that's the only thing
that's what she is. She's basically like the fucking, what's the fucking Daredevil, the famous fucking,
Evel Knievel?
Evel Knievel. That's what she is. She's the Evel Knievel of WWE. 1000%. It's like, that's all she's going to do. And guess what? It's like I said last week, she's what Nia Jax is like known for doing, but to herself. And except this time now she actually hurt Candace. And I'm like, great. And I don't even give a fuck if somebody comes at me and saying that, no, Candace didn't put the chair in the right place. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Shut the fuck up.
You take care of each other. Yeah. You take care of each other.
You take care of each other. Yeah. Somebody called her a shitsy Blackheart. They're like somebody should just replace the O in Shotzi's name with an I, and it took me a second, and then I laughed.
Shitsy black fart.
That's a
Are you
scandal.
triggered?
I'm triggered a little bit. Yeah, a little bit triggered. I'm like, wait, I mean, not
There
that.
is
Stop.
someone that commented on one of our YouTube videos with the name Drew McInfart. So if you want to, I don't know who it is. It's not me or Christina.
No, I
but-
know. I went on that fucking YouTube page and I fucking saw. And you think you're fucking funny with that video? You're not funny. Even though they're laughing right now, I don't care.
Okay, moving on. Moving on. I want to talk about. I'm obviously we're going to talk about all of the matches, but Timothy Thatcher and Tommaso Ciampa, because let me say this: I realize that maybe for Wild Spice, this is not your cup of tea necessarily. The storytelling wasn't all there. It was more so like technical, whatever. But
Correct.
beautiful,
Beautiful.
Fantastic.
Timothy is also he's so sinister. He makes me very uncomfortable and he's just so scary.
Yeah.
And part of me still
He looks dead behind the eyes, and so like he puts me off. But
So one of our prop bets was who will appear greasier coming out, and the answer to that was equally greasy. Neither of them were really greasy. However, I considered Ciampa to be perpetually greasy, so it took him less long to get greasy. So I'm going to go with Ciampa on that one. So if you guessed Ciampa, you'd be right. And our other prop bet for this match was chair or nothing versus more than a chair. And there was no unnecessarities in that match. So it was literally just one-on-one, no chair, nothing. So if you guessed chair or nothing, you would have been right on that prop
it
bet.
was intense.
It
And
was
just
so
for the two of them,
intense.
it was so intense. And it was
Very
the
intense.
two men. I was like, okay. I didn't think I was going to care, honestly, about that match.
Yeah.
And I was just so like,
he always puts on
oh.
like technically sound matches. Like
Timothy
I
Thatcher?
love
Yeah.
Thatcher.
Face too, like his expressions are like scary.
I will say I forgot why they were even fighting though. I was like, why is this happening?
because it's good wrestling.
I'm like, why? Yeah, I was like, is it just like let's just put them together and have a match? I was like, are they fighting? Is there a feud? I don't remember.
Don't know. Don't know. No, because I mean, yeah, Ciampa was just being like throwing a fit throughout Timothy's other matches. So there wasn't really a storyline. However, sound wrestling, I'm sure if you like grappling, this was the match for you and you were super excited about it. So moving on to Cameron Grimes and our boy Dexter Lumis. The first prop bet of that match being, would Dexter Lumis be wearing khakis? The answer to that was no.
Sadly, no.
That's so new.
Does he look hot though? He looked fucking smoking hot.
Yeah, he did.
I have never felt as attracted
Here
to
we go.
Dexter Lumis as I felt on
It's funny
Sunday.
because the group chat was popping off and Christina was like saying that to me. And like literally Taylor and I were just sitting there. We're like, look at our boy. Look at our boy. Like when he comes out, we're like, look at him. We're so proud of him. Like he's come so far. Me and Taylor like just have an unhealthy amount of love for Dexter Lumis like together. And so it's like we're seriously sitting there and then Christina's texting like, oh my God, he looks so hot, this and this. And Taylor goes, that's my son. Like,
Well,
about
let me call
like
you
that.
Pop because seriously.
Ew.
Not Pop.
Moving on to our other prop bets of that match. Would Cameron Grimes say Cameron Grimes more than 5 or less than 5? Contrary to popular belief, Cameron Grimes didn't say Cameron Grimes at all. So if you guessed less than 5, you would be right. Would there be
surprisingly?
Would there be undead nonsense happening? No,
Thank God.
undead nonsense.
Thank
no
God.
undead nonsense. So let's talk about the match. Cameron Grimes got the advantage early by beating the shit out of Dexter Lumis prior to the bell ringing and bringing his own strap, BYOS. So
BYOS. You thought you could just slide that in and nobody would BYOS. I fucking love PJ. Dexter, why can't you take a bag off your head, bro?
I am hurt. My feelings are hurt.
He was so close. I was like, is it one of those bags that has like an elastic band that you just gotta like?
It should have been one of those where you have,
something.
like, a thing.
Yeah.
Where at least it
Like
was
the strap
tight
that you
around-
can.
Yeah.
Because
It
I'm
was
pretty
just
sure at a couple times he pulled it back over his head because he was
did.
like, "Oh, it's not time yet."
Yeah, he like
No.
almost did. And I was like, are you trying to slide it? Why can't you clutch your fingers? What you got to do, Dexter, is you got to hold your fingers. I know you listen. Hold your fingers and then pull it off. You can't just like slap it away. That's not
Thanks,
how
Mom.
That's
Thanks,
not how
Mom.
it works.
No, not mom. He's like my best friend. We're gonna have a sitcom together. It's gonna be called D Looms and Wild Spice, and it's just gonna be us doing wholesome things.
I love that.
And
I
he's
love
just
that.
not gonna change his face. I love him. D Looms wins, thank God. And then he stroked Cameron's beard.
Can I dedicate my shot? I want to
Yes.
dedicate my shot.
Yes.
I'm uncomfortable, but go ahead.
I'm dedicating my shot. Dexter Loomis beating the shit out of Cameron Grimes with that belt. That took me back to childhood.
When
Yeah.
he
I was never
hog-tied
beaten.
him,
I got never beat.
when
but
he
my cousins
hog-tied
were.
him, bitch, I was
Hog-tied.
like, come over to my house.
Yep.
Invitation is open, motherfucker. Come hog-tie me, please. I am a piggly wiggly and I need to be restrained.
Yes. I made Greg so uncomfortable and he wouldn't stop looking at me and I was like, what?
That's the headliner right there. That's the headliner. I am a piggly wiggly bitch. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Hog tied him
Apparently.
and then put him down. Oh God, Dexter. I'm kind of sad that this feud is over though, to be honest. Like if it's gonna be
Right.
over.
I like them together. Like
I
they
also
are
like
hate
them
it.
together.
and they're
I
cool.
don't hate
It's cool that like Dexter Loomis is the face, right?
Yeah.
But he's still like unpredictable. And
Mhm.
Cameron Grimes is still albeit gross,
Grimy.
like
Right.
likable and funny. So
Yeah.
they make a good pair.
They do. I hope that they keep it together somehow still a little bit longer because it's like I feel like people who aren't as gung ho about Dexter like we are, like it took people more time to warm up to him.
Yeah.
Like I just don't understand how like this weird guy is like the face, and I'm like, how can you not see?
How do
it?
you not get it?
Clear as fucking day to me, but I guess to some people it's not,
Yeah.
and that's fine. That's fine.
Right.
There's people out there in the world who don't like Dexter. I don't know how, but all right. I mean,
Better
fair.
hope they don't listen to the Facebook Hillside podcast.
Or maybe you do, maybe we've changed your mind, but like at least I like that they're giving it. It's like because Cameron is so easily unlikable, you know what I mean? Like he's just so clearly going to be the heel that you don't want Cameron Grimes to succeed in that. So I like the pairing. I hope they keep it going a little bit more.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Do we want to move on to the next match?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. The prop match or the prop bets for this match were will Leon Ruff say I'm sorry at all? If you guess no, you would be right. Will Johnny Gargano shoot an imaginary arrow? If you guess no, you would be right. Will Damian Priest have some sort of fishnet on? If you guess no, you'd be right. So none of my prop bets
I
worked
thought you'd
out.
say, you'd be wrong. That would have been a great one. Damn, Damian Priest fucked us up. That would have been a great one.
Right? My goodness.
I would say to me, this might have been the match of the night.
Oh, yeah?
Wise, I think I would give this one. Yeah. I was very hyped. I don't know if you guys could watch on my Instagram story, but I was so hyped for Leon Ruff.
I was so happy for
Our
him.
collective baby, our collective son. Honestly, so fucking proud. And then he tweeted, he said, doesn't matter win or lose as long as I got you, and about his beautiful fucking fiance. And I'm like, yeah, you guys are busy. I understand that Leon, it was a stretch for him to win. I still wish.
Right. And I still liked how they did it though, where they took him out for a while.
Yeah.
But he
I
looked
thought that
amazing.
I thought that was smart.
He looked
because
I think
great.
so too.
Yeah. We also need to talk about the lady that knocked over that partition. because
R.I.P.
That was pure comedy gold. WWE, this bitch needs a raise. Okay? She
I'm
needs a
just
raise.
drinking to her for the sake of drinking to her because that shit was hilarious.
Oh my God.
She was so embarrassed.
I would like to dedicate my shot.
Okay.
Oh my God, what's happening? I got you. I promise. Okay, here we go.
A big shot. Ooh. To Leon Ruff. Your reign was short, but amazing. And I'm so
True.
proud of you. You've come so far. You looked so cute. I love that you wore the fucking belt around your chest like a fucking sash. Yes. Amazing.
I
Damn.
love him so much.
Damn,
looked
he did good
He
work.
looked
Did fantastic.
And
He was so good.
and I was like fucking rooting for him because man, we love an underdog. You know what I mean? I was like, you show him that you belong, Leon. You show him. Damian was like, I don't want to hurt you. It just like took his whole head in his hands and just like moved him away. And I was like, damn. And then Leon coming back to be like, no, I'm not going down without a fight. You looked at
And
me.
he kept saying, like, Damien, I appreciate Damien. He was like, I don't want to hurt you, man. And then Leon was like, but fight me. That's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm here for.
That's what I really do. I do think he got some, respect. A lot of respect.
I
agree.
So.
I think he looks great.
I agree. He looked good. He performed fantastically. He was, it was short-lived. And I kind of feel like Johnny was actually mad at him. Like the way that he talked to him. You took this shit from me, bitch. Like, I don't really remember what he said, but after
Johnny's
the fact,
just great.
Like, well, yeah.
Okay, we're at the point where PJ needs to dedicate her shot. So. I'm dedicating my shot to a very particular moment. It was when Johnny Gargano and Damian Priest are standing in the ring. Johnny Gargano goes for a super kick and fakes Damian Priest out and kicks out his knee instead. That in-ring awareness absolutely blew me away. It was beautiful. It solidified my relationship with Johnny Gargano as my king.
Hence the hair.
And as my king, because I'm coming for you, Candace. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, because I'm coming for you, Candace.
But I thought that those two moments too, when Candace threw the trash can at Rhea and then kicked her in the face.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. And then
right, Nina?
And then when he faked out a super kick and kicked his knee, like, bitch, that is the like the funniest line in improv that you would never expect to come out of someone's mouth, and yet it like kills the crowd, because that is like, you are a professional motherfucker. You are like, yeah. So I'm happy to see him get the belt back, and I want to know what comes next for him, because I want him to like step up to Finn or some shit. I don't know.
Yep.
That'd be great.
So yeah. So thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Johnny.
Always thank you,
for
Johnny.
that moment.
Yep. And we're not going to talk about Ghostface because whatever.
There's no need.
Stupid.
Bye.
Bye. All right, let's move on to the main event.
Yes.
So our prop bets for the main event were, will Pat McAfee and Adam Cole tenderly kiss? And that was a no.
So close, though.
Surprise to everyone.
Although our other prop bet for that match was, will Pete Dunne come out wearing fur? I really did not think he would, but he did. So that was fun.
Take notes, Damien.
That's it. That's the only prop bet we had. I think so.
What a match. What a match. What a match.
Holy crap.
NXT, bro.
That entire pay-per-view, man.
NXT.
3 hours of just quality.
I was tired afterwards.
Seriously.
I just wish that, like, Survivor Series and stuff like that, like, you guys, like, you understand the NXT has, like, it's every match. It's every match. And
they show up.
Hunter.
It's not just a pay-per-view. It's
anything
weekly
NXT related.
So let me tell you about the what I thought of the main event. I have never seen in my like 7 years of watching wrestling, and especially pay-per-views, just because Nick always had pay-per-views on, and even if we didn't watch like Raw or SmackDown, we always watched the pay-per-view. So in 6 years of pay-per-views, I have never seen a match with so many human beings in the ring where literally everyone is pulling their weight and showing up 100%. I've never seen that. There's always someone fucking rolling around or taking a nap or
Shotzi.
Shotzi, yeah. There's always something like that. But this match, bitch, every single person in that ring was doing their job and pulling their weight.
Yep.
Also, I love Bobby Fish.
Hey, I know. I knew you were going to say it. I was going to say it too. I was like, Bobby Fish. I'm waiting for your moment.
Fish.
I am waiting for your fucking moment.
Is he hot or does he just look like an old-timey bartender?
He's hot.
Okay.
He's hot.
Not an old-timey bartender. He looks like an old-timey villain that like will tie you up to the train tracks. And I'm like, yes, please.
Anybody who can hog tie me, get in line.
I'm a
give him a leather like apron and just like throw him into the Smith.
Bobby
whatever.
Fish,
I don't know.
bitch, with that silvery hair, like, oh boy.
Oh boy.
He was bleeding at one point. He was gushing blood from his elbow. It took me a long time to figure out where it was coming from, but he was.
10 out of 10, my type.
10
10 out of 10, my type. If I had to pick
Bobby
somebody
Fish?
And mine.
Undisputed.
I think honestly, the whole Undisputed era is my type. I used to
Just
have a
imagine
thing.
him in like some like suspenders. Like I always think of him in like, oh god, I hope Taylor doesn't listen to this episode if he's awake. But like, and like Taylor's like old bartending outfit was like a white button up with like suspenders and black pants, and I just see him like shaking a drink, and I'm just like, ooh, Bobby Fish.
And just like casually, pouring your drink and then just going like
Winks at you. Ooh.
No, he would like put his elbow down at the bar and like start talking to you.
Yeah.
Bobby Fish.
Bobby Fish.
Bobby Fish is
Bobby
in
Fish.
my I don't know,
slide
in my
into
circle.
our DMs.
He's in your circle.
He's in my wrestling crush circle. But I'm waiting for him. I have not seen him wrestle like that in fucking
Forever.
Months. And it's like Kyle had his moment, Roderick's having his moment. Like Bobby, we are just keep waiting. I know Hunter's got something special for you, boo boo.
Right, we're here.
It's coming,
Yes.
and we're waiting.
We
Well,
see
let's
you.
talk
we're
about
waiting.
Pat McAfee. Because Pat
Why?
McAfee did some shit that professional wrestlers are probably afraid to do.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Go ahead.
He was up top, at the top of that fucking cage, and he just dropped and was not caught by anybody.
It's like that
not
scene.
caught.
I'm sure there's several of these in a Jack Black movie where he goes to do like a
Belly
stage
flop.
dive and nobody catches him.
That's some School of Rock shit right there. Just like, no mosh pit for you.
No mosh.
No mosh pit. But I have to say, he surprised me.
Yeah.
He always does though. But go ahead. Finish giving him a compliment. I'll be done.
It hurt me to do so I'm done.
Okay. You only have 2 matches to worry about. You had your first one to prepare for, and you literally have nothing else to do but prep for that match. And then you have War Games, which you've probably known about for months that you were gonna fucking
A year.
do.
He had a year. Pretty much.
So to plan this out, so like that's not actually that impressive to me. I can fucking, if I was practicing 4 fucking moves or whatever the fuck, or practicing falling off of a thing for a year, I bet you I could do it no problem. You have a year to practice like for one specific match like that you're gonna have, and I'm just like, all right, okay. Like his first one was like cool. I just don't think that like Pat McAfee surpassed what he did the first time when he fought Adam Cole. That was like crazier to see, probably because our expectations were lower. But then when you come from a match like that with Adam Cole and then you switch into War Games, you just falling off face like forward, belly flopping on the fucking thing.
But he's
like,
also not. I don't think his character is built to be a wrestler.
No,
like, I think
not.
his character is one of those ones where it's like, yeah, you hop in every once in a while, but mostly you're just the mouthpiece,
But that first one was all about like, oh no, I can do this. Actually, I can just like roll up and do this better than you. Like you think you're so cool, Adam Cole. Like anybody can do. A monkey can do this shit. Watch me, and I'm gonna fucking do all this. Yeah, I'm gonna do all this fucking impressive ass shit. And then you go into War Games, and that's all you fucking pull. And I'm just like, all right.
Who said, oh, so you want to be a wrestler? Oh, it was Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah.
That monologue with Kyle O'Reilly was kind of hot too. And I don't even think that Kyle O'Reilly is hot. But when he was like, oh, so you want to be a wrestler? You want to be a wrestler? You think you can do this? I was like, bitch.
Hog tie me.
Kyle O'Reilly can hog tie me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I will say about that. I do see what you're saying. Just that he didn't surpass the last time he was in the ring.
He didn't even match it.
I will say that I think it takes from being a punter in the NFL, like he wasn't even like a snowboarder or anything.
Right.
He was doing extreme sports where he was flipping his body around. And I have to tell you, from being trained in circus, it is hard to flip your body around when you are a small person.
Right.
When you are a big dude, like that's got to be fucking scary. And maybe it did take a year. I do appreciate the WWE writing in those moments where he was able, like at one point he was like, with like Adam Cole was on one side and he was on the other, and he was like, oh wait, I don't actually want this. Like I think that's where the magic for him lies, because it's like he doesn't actually, like he's all mouth, like
he's all talk. He like, isn't his shtick the whole fact that he's paying these men to like be his like be in the same stable? He's paying them all. So yeah, he's not a wrestler, and we but
so I just thought that entire match though was badass.
Awesome.
And
Seeing a
Love you,
Panama
Morgan.
sunrise every now and again really like. I remember. Okay, so if any of you is ever gonna come for my ass, please don't. But if you're ever gonna come for me, I don't know why I say it like that. If any of you is ever coming for me, yes, I know what I said about Adam Cole 5 months ago.
He was a heel then.
He was not anymore. And his move has my country's name on it. So I will stand.
That's so funny.
Mother's Day.
I will stand. It's Mother's Day.
So fucking funny that before, like now you're like, I love that it's called the
I love that
Panama
motherfucker. He's
And
so short and amazing.
Before you were like the audacity of calling it the Panama Sunrise.
Both times she's angry, but just about different things.
Yeah.
Do not
All
come
right.
for me. I love Adam Cole.
Let's
Baby.
take a break.
Take a break.
Oh, nope. That one didn't work. Let's try again. Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Hey, babies.
Nope.
Hey, babies.
Hi, everybody. Sorry to interrupt this show that you're probably enjoying, but I'm comedian Kevin Dombrowski, who you probably don't know. Joined weekly by my producer, Adam, a little bit more well-known than me, Hineker. Say hi, Adam.
True. He's got a point.
Dial it back. Each episode, I'll sit down with a very famous comedian that you probably do know, and if they're not famous, you probably know them anyway, and we'll break down what's happening in the world by making fun of all of it. This is Just Joking on the Paper House Network. No interviews, no arguments, just jokes. Now, back to your show that you were already enjoying.
Wow. That was loud.
I loved it.
Our
I had 2 modes with music. It's either musical theater or metal. So, yeah.
Our
there you go.
podcast and other podcasts like Just Joking with Kevin Dombrowski available on the Paper House Network. Seriously, though, follow the Paper House Network on Instagram because if you support the Paper House Network, you support us and the Facebook Hillside podcast.
Yes.
So nobody got the puzzle last week, and I didn't do a puzzle for this week because I forgot. So I just want to tell you guys what the puzzle is. Oh,
Yes.
wait, did I do a puzzle last week?
Yes.
Yeah, you did. Do you want to throw it again and see if people make $10 out of this or no?
Wasn't it?
This one?
No, that was the. Oh no, wait, that's the one, right?
Yeah,
That is
that's
it?
the one. That's the one that you showed. Yeah.
Yeah. Puzzle time
Nobody
with
solved
PJ.
this puzzle.
Puzzle time
Time with PJ. Puzzle time with PJ. Puzzle time. Nobody solved this puzzle, so I'm just gonna, let's stretch it out. If you solve this puzzle, you get $10.
$10.
If you're the first person to solve this puzzle, you get $10. Alfredo, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Solve
say.
this puzzle, you get $10. So keep working on it. Keep working on it. You can
Alfredo!
also forfeit 3 of your dollars to get a hint. Can forfeit 3 of your dollars to get a hint, so you would make $7 if you solved it after the hint. Alfredo, you can also forfeit 3 more dollars to get another hint because Alfredo also already forfeited 3 of his dollars. So if you solve this puzzle and you're the first one to solve this puzzle, you get $5. If you want a hint, you forfeit 3 of your dollars. Send us a message and I will send you a hint.
Now, my question is, if Alfredo were to figure this out and he'd already forfeited 3 of his dollars, but now the pot is 10, is Alfredo going to make $4 or $7?
$7.
Ooh,
If he wants another hint, though, then he would make
That's what I meant.
$4.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
So, okay.
This is now
Alfredo.
puzzle time with Alfredo. Puzzle time with Alfredo.
Hey, Alfredo, it is puzzle time. It's just me and you.
Get our money, Alfredo.
Taking all my money. It's Alfredo. Oh my gosh. I don't actually have anything for What in the Wrestling World besides the fact that Becky had her baby.
I have news, but yes, let's relish in the fact that Becky just had her baby and named her after butter and flour. Apparently, I didn't know that.
It's you know what I instantly did in my head? I went butter, flour.
Thank you. Thank you. As soon as I read that, welcome, baby Roo, I was like, excuse me. What?
Yeah. So when I told Taylor that, like, as soon as you were saying that, like, you were literally texting me, and I told Taylor, I was like, yeah, you know, she named her baby Roo, and he goes, like a mixture, like a
Is it
butter
an
flour?
Irish? Is it an Irish there's got to be some kind of something.
There's gotta be something in Gaelic
Listen.
that
Yeah, that's what I'm
translates to
saying.
roux.
Yeah,
Because
let's look it
my
up.
French ass is like, that's for my
Becky-
sauces.
Becky could have named that child phone book, and I still stand. Like it
But
don't
then
matter to
again,
me.
you know,
Phoebe.
like there's people who name their
Phoebe
kids
phone
Apple
book.
and Kal-El. So like, I mean, I have nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with naming your
Actually,
child
a
after
beautiful
Superman,
name. It's actually beautiful, but it's just like,
Roux?
yeah, I think
But
it's
yeah,
gorgeous.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And
it
it's
still
cute.
reminds me of sauces. So
I did
baby
it.
roux is
Listen.
saucy.
Listen, baby Rue, not everybody cooks out here. Not everybody's a baker like Bakey. Okay, I didn't fucking know shit until literally she brought it to my attention. I was like, LaRue, like the song, like the artist, like the okay, is so now is she Le Mixture? Like, I don't know. These are the things I was thinking about. But
Oh,
congrats, Becky, on having your baby. Everybody was so funny. They were like, now she can go in the ring. I was like, she's still out for like a year. Like, relax. Like, she's not, she didn't have a baby to pop out a baby and then go right back.
She might
to
come
it.
back for SummerSlam. She's not coming for WrestleMania.
Yeah, she is no rush. She's in no fucking rush. So I was like, we're one step closer to having her back in our lives. I, for one, don't want her to make a comeback until fans can be there. And I hope
You know what?
it's the same.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with that. But also, I also want Seth Rollins to be a stay-at-home dad because that's
yeah,
also,
like
yeah,
you can
know?
just like stay with the baby like that. I mean, that's a perfect. I mean, talk about Wild Spice having it all. That'd be a perfect world, wouldn't it? Do I dare dream of such a thing could be possible? I don't know, but that would be perfect for me. I would love that. I do have news for in the wrestling world if you guys want to.
Yes.
So apparently, Triple H, sub daddy, Triple H Hunter, in a post conference whatever thing after War Games, said that the Undertaker, but not as Undertaker, as Mark Calloway, just as Mark, might be working in NXT as like a coach, as like helping the in-ring talent.
I love that. Good for him.
Please, Mark, work in NXT.
Mark,
please
do it.
Bakey's best friend, Mark, please.
But also like
We're friends.
then we can go visit at work. Take your daughter to school or work day.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be really cool. So I have an article here of what he said. Triple H says he's looking now, I believe, to move to the next phase of his life. And we talked a lot about it. It involves being here. It involves the future. It involves getting more into that. He added, I would like to believe he has earned the taking a breath off of his retirement for a moment, but we actually just touched base in the last couple of days. And that is something that
He can't stay away.
Coming out of the holidays, we will certainly be talking about in 2021, which is just one more reason to be excited about next year. With everything else that is happening, I think him involved, I can't stress enough how impactful that would be for everybody.
Yeah. I mean, him
I'm
with
so happy.
Him with
Undertaker would love it. Okay, hold on. I didn't even think about that. I'm sorry. My heart. That would
I mean, now it makes sense when you remember back in April when they were like, but they just renewed Taker's contract for like X amount of years. It makes sense now.
Yeah.
Undertaker signed his fucking Scientology contract with the WWE. He's in that bitch for eternity. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I think, is that all we have?
I think so.
Well, I will just do another quick plug for 7:30 EST on Thursday for our holiday party with those wrestling girls. That's going to be super fun. We have a really exciting announcement that's going to happen on our time with those wrestling girls on Thursday at 7:30 at our holiday party. We have a super exciting announcement that we're so excited to announce, but we can't announce it yet. So tune in at 7:30 on Thursday. As well as our season finale on the 29th, December 29th will be our season finale episode.
Mark your calendars.
You've been with us for one whole season of the Facebook Hillside podcast, and we love you and we thank you. And we're so excited to have people that actually want to listen to us jab about wrestling.
Yes.
Seriously.
We'd love to see it. All right. Well, don't forget to follow all the socials. You guys already know the spiel. I have to say it every week. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch. Hi. And yeah, I guess we'll see you next week. Until then, keep your face beat and your heels high.
We'll see you on Thursday.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
Insert exit music.